Once upon a time, in a cozy little house on Privet Drive, a young wizard named Harry Potter sat on his bed, lost in thought. You see, summer was almost over, and he was eager to return to his favorite place in the world, Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. In the midst of his dreams about Hogwarts, there came a loud crack, and suddenly, a small creature appeared in his room. Harry jumped back, startled, but then recognized the creature. It was Dobby, the house elf with large green eyes and bat-like ears. What do you mean, Dobby? Hogwarts is my home. Why shouldn't I return? Dobby twisted his long fingers nervously, his ears flapping with anxiety. Dobby cannot say, sir, only that it will be very dangerous for Harry Potter. Dobby wants to protect his friend. If Harry Potter goes back, he will be in great peril. Harry thought for a moment. He remembered how every year seemed to bring new adventures and challenges. Still, the thought of not returning to Hogwarts was simply too much to bear. I appreciate your warning, Dobby, Harry said kindly, but I can't stay away from Hogwarts. It's where I belong. Whatever's coming, I'll face it with my friends. Dobby's ears drooped, and he sighed. Very well, Harry Potter. A brave wizard you are. But Dobby must warn you one last time. Please be careful, sir. Dobby will always look out for you. With another loud crack, Dobby disappeared, leaving Harry in the quiet of his room. Harry pondered Dobby's warning, but soon his determination filled the room. Nothing could keep him away from Hogwarts, not when he knew the magic and wonders that awaited him. Unbeknownst to Harry, this year would indeed be filled with more danger than ever before. Dark secrets and mysterious happenings awaited. But with his courage and the support of his friends, he was ready to face whatever adventures Hogwarts had in store once more. And so, with a smile, he drifted off to sleep, dreaming of the castle towers and its endless surprises. In the magical world of Hogwarts, Harry and Ron were in for another wild adventure. One day, they stumbled upon their friend, Hermione, lying still as a statue. She was petrified. The duo was determined to get to the bottom of this mystery. Harry was full of courage, ready to tackle any challenge, while Ron, a bit more cautious, provided the perfect balance with his cleverness. Together, they made an unbeatable team. As they searched for clues, Harry remembered Hermione's last words to him about a creature lurking in the walls. Ron, I think Hermione was trying to tell us something important. What if the creature in the walls is the reason behind her condition? The two boys brainstormed what kind of creature it could be. They spent hours in the library, digging through old books until finally, Harry stumbled across a worn-out page that caught his eye. Aha! Ron, look at this! Harry exclaimed, pointing to a drawing of a serpent with piercing eyes. It's a basilisk, Ron gasped. A basilisk? That's the king of serpents. Its gaze can kill you if you look directly at it. Harry nodded, his mind racing with thoughts. But what if Hermione saw it in a reflection? That's why she's petrified and not, gone. Realizing they were on the right track, Harry and Ron felt a surge of excitement. Yet, they knew to defeat a basilisk was no easy feat. The boys needed more than just their bare wits to overcome such a powerful creature. We'll need to figure out how to handle this, Ron whispered, trying to shake off the fear creeping up his spine. But we've got to do it to save Hermione and the others. With determination fueling their hearts, Harry and Ron embarked on their brave quest to seek out the basilisk and put an end to its reign of fear within the school's ancient halls. And who knew? Along the way, they might just find the strength and confidence within themselves they'd never known before. Together, they would face the shadows and shine a light on the mystery that had enshrouded their beloved Hogwarts. Once upon a time, in a grand old castle called Hogwarts, there lived a young wizard named Harry Potter. Harry was not a typical student. He already had many exciting adventures under his belt. But one day, something very peculiar happened. Harry was wandering through the dimly lit corridors of the school when he heard a mysterious voice echoing through the walls. It was not loud enough for anyone else to notice, but it sent shivers down Harry's spine. "Hissus, come to me," it whispered. No one seemed to hear it except Harry. Curiosity overcame him, and he decided to follow the voice. As he tiptoed through the echoing hallways, the whisper grew stronger, guiding him deeper into the castle's shadows. Finally, Harry stopped in front of a cobwebbed door that hadn't been opened in ages. With a trembling hand, he pushed it open, and a cold draft swept past him. Inside was a room that was nothing more than an old storage closet filled with dusty, forbidden secrets of the school. Harry's eyes scanned the room until they fell on something eerie, a ghostly shadow lying slumped on the floor. As he approached, his heart pounded like a drum. It was a fellow student, a young girl from another house, looking pale as the moon. Thankfully, she seemed to be in a deep sleep rather than harmed. Suddenly, the mysterious whisper returned, but this time it was clear as day. "Heed the signs, the chamber has awoken." Harry realized that he had stumbled upon the first victim of the legendary Chamber of Secrets. Though he didn't yet know the details of the threat that lurked within the school's ancient walls, he knew he had to find out. His mind raced with unanswered questions and possibilities. With great care, he made sure the student was safe and didn't hesitate to rush back to warn the teachers. This was the beginning of another magical and nerve-wracking adventure for young Harry. And so, in the heart of Hogwarts, with a heart full of bravery and friends to help him, Harry set out on a quest to uncover the truth behind the whispers of the Chamber of Secrets. In the magical world of Hogwarts, Harry Potter, a young wizard with a lightning bolt scar, stumbled upon a peculiar object. It was a small, battered diary with faded letters that read, "Tom Riddle." Harry, with his trademark curiosity and sense of adventure, couldn't resist exploring the contents of the old diary. One gloomy evening, when the shadows danced across the ancient corridors, Harry opened the diary and saw something astonishing. It wasn't just filled with words, but with memories from 50 years ago. As Harry dipped his quill into the ink, words appeared like magic on the blank page, drawing him into the past. Suddenly, Harry found himself in a vibrant memory from decades ago, roaming the bustling halls of Hogwarts. He saw young Tom Riddle, a tall and pale boy with piercing eyes, speaking with teachers and students. Tom seemed charming yet mysterious, like he harbored secrets no one could fathom. To Harry's shock, the diary showed him a scene in which a young Hagrid, his enormous frame unmistakable even as a teenager, was unfairly accused of a terrible deed. Hagrid looked innocent, sad, and confused as teachers and students surrounded him, pointing fingers and whispering accusations. The accusation? Framing Hagrid for opening the Chamber of Secrets and releasing a terrible creature. Harry felt his heart sink. He knew Hagrid as a warm-hearted giant who nurtured the most unusual of creatures. Harry was determined to clear Hagrid's name, convinced that his friend couldn't have done such a thing. But how did young Tom know all these details, Harry wondered. With each peek into the past, Harry became more tangled in Riddle's many secrets. The diary was more than just a collection of memories. It was a piece of history that pointed to the real perpetrator behind the mystery that haunted Hogwarts decades ago. Determined to uncover the truth, Harry set his mind on solving the mystery of the diary and finding justice for Hagrid. With his loyal friends, Hermione and Ron, by his side, Harry knew it wouldn't be easy, but it would be an adventure worth every twist and turn. Little did he know, this mysterious diary was a piece of a much bigger puzzle, leading them all into adventures and discoveries beyond their wildest imaginations. Once upon a time, in the magical world of Hogwarts, there was a young wizard named Harry Potter. Harry had an adventurous spirit and a heart full of courage. When his friend Ginny Weasley went missing, Harry knew something was amiss. With determination twinkling in his eyes, he decided to find her and uncover the mystery. Harry made his way to the mysterious and legend-woven Chamber of Secrets. The air was thick with anticipation and a little bit of fear, but Harry knew he had to find Ginny. His steps echoed in the grand hall as he walked deeper into the chamber. The walls seemed to whisper tales of the past, of the great Salazar Slytherin. It wasn't long before Harry came face to face with Tom Riddle, a sinister boy with piercing eyes. Riddle seemed to possess a strange power over the chamber. Clutched in Riddle's hand was a black diary, a Horcrux, pulsing with dark magic. At the center of the chamber lay Ginny, still and pale, caught in a sinister trap of Riddle's making. "Let her go," cried Harry, his voice echoing off the cold stone. But Riddle merely smirked, confident in his victory. Harry knew he had to be brave. He had to think quickly. Harry remembered the words of his old friend Dobby, the house elf, about the power of love and courage. With a surge of bravery, Harry pulled out Godric Gryffindor's sword, which had magically appeared to him. In a swift and determined move, he stabbed the diary with the sword, pouring all his courage into it. There was a flash of light, and the diary shrieked as it was destroyed. Tom Riddle let out a gasp of surprise before vanishing into nothingness. The spell surrounding Ginny broke, and she awoke with a start, feeling the warmth of life returning to her cheeks. "Harry," she exclaimed, throwing her arms around him in gratitude and relief. Harry had saved his friend and, without realizing it, had also saved the magical world from a piece of Voldemort's dark soul. With Ginny safe, they made their way back to Hogwarts, where the light of hope shone brighter than ever. Harry knew that courage and friendship were the greatest magic of all. And that day, he had been a true hero.